had to run by school and try to pick up a book that apparently I don't need now. I don't understand this nonsense. They told me I needed the book. I went to go get the book. I don't need the book. Whatever. What? Let me ask you a question. Why in the same hell do we still have books in 2017 for college? I'm just saying. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can have a book on my iPad and like that. Why isn't what? Anyways, not gonna get into the whole semantics of that nonsense. But got some more running around to do and a few more errands to run, and yeah, things are rocking and rolling. Business is getting there. We're getting things moving. Feeling good. Feeling very good. Ooh, all blown out. Decided to run some errands this morning and knock out some pictures that I needed to do. So, out doing that right now. I got some fun stuff to do later. A lot going on. So I got some stuff to talk about later, but right now we're gonna knock out some photos need to get shot. Alright, so before I go get back to, work in the real life, one of the things I wanted to talk about was, for some fucking, they're getting all fogged up. It's humid as shit. Anyways, talking about the difference between determination and arrogance. This is something that I deal with occasionally, is that you start to get really good at something and you start working really hard at it, and then you start noticing that you're good. And being determined to get somewhere is great, and having that motivation, that drive to get to where you want to go is just unparalleled. That turns into arrogance extremely quick. And the reason it does that is because as humans, we inherently want to be better than everyone else. We want to be better than our neighbor. We want to be better than whoever's doing the same thing. We're competitive beings. But one thing is that we tell ourselves, we work our ass off. Let's work as hard as we can to get to where we want to be and get to our goal. And that's good. But what happens is you start to develop this tendency of saying, oh, well, I got better. I'm better than him. I'm better than him or her. And you start to get arrogant. You start developing this mindset of, well, if I'm better than him, then I should be better than him. And that's how you start to quantify where you're at in life by who you're better than and everything else. And that's the worst way to go about this. And that's how your determination turns into arrogance. And you turn into someone that is extremely arrogant. They're looking at certain aspects of life and saying, well, I'm better than them, why do I have to do this? Someone that's been an owner of a small business, and I've lived life long enough to know that you're no better than the person scooping shit in the park. You have to understand that no matter what path you take in life, no matter what you're trying to do, you're no better than the person next to you, below you, above you. You have to be humble. You have to take every success for what it is. It's the culmination of hard work. It's the culmination of a lot of things, and sometimes it's luck. But instead of being an arrogant asshole about it and saying, oh, well, I got here because I'm better than Joe Schmo or whoever, don't be a chotch. Be humble. And there was a quote that I saw. I'll find it real quick. There's a quote that I saw, and I believe it was by Kevin Spacey. Don't quote me on that, but he said that being successful obligates you to send the elevator back down. And that's kind of the epitome of what I'm talking about right here, is that if you're going to be determined to get somewhere and you're going to be successful, then you have to be able to know when you're successful, not because you quantify it by someone else's failures or by what they're doing. You're taking your success and you're passing it down, you're paying it forward, you're doing all these things, and you can be determined to get to where you want to go, but once you become arrogant, that determination goes out the window. Then you are running on arrogance. You're running on ego. You're trying to be better than the next person. That's what's driving you to be better. not necessarily your determination. The determination left a long time ago once you get to that point. So as I get back to working, get back to doing other things, just something I wanted to share with you. Don't be arrogant, be determined, be humble, pay your successes forward. And that's something I'm really working on doing as I transition into something new. So, like I said, be humble, pay it forward, let's get moving. We got shit to do.